we will have this session in two parts. Okay. So today we are going to cover the first part of it, and then we'll be having a second part where we integrate the modern psychology and the Vedas in this topic. Okay. So today we are going to look at the modern psychology's perspective, the first part of it. Okay. And that is called the winning secrets. That what are the secrets to win anything, to be a winner. Okay. So let's close our eyes and take a deep breath in. Oh.
Wake up and go back to bed and wake up.
Oh. Oh. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Ganana Ganapati Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Anashunvanhutivasida Sadanam Mahaganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vajibhirvajinivati Dhinama Vispriyavatu Vagdevye Namaha. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Tasmai Shri Shri Gurave Namaha. Okay. So, yeah, I hope you all can see the screen. Okay. Yes. So this will be our plan. So we are not just covering, some general thing. We are focusing on separate things for everyone. So first, we will see the perspective of psychology and modern perspective. Okay. Then we will, move to the second part, acknowledging the goal. Then we will come to the winning secrets. This is our today's topic. After that, next session we'll be having very soon on Vasant Panchami. Okay, because this is this sacred knowledge we all should receive from that auspicious day. Okay, so in that we will be covering that if you want to excel in education, what is the secret of that? How you can combine both the Vedic and modern part, and how we can excel here. If you want to excel in job, what are the things you are looking for, and how what we can do for it to be, to achieve the thing which we want. If you are into a self-employed career, okay, into YouTube or anything where you are self-employed, what can be done for it? Then if you are having a business, what can be done for it? And if you are one of those rare persons who is interested in making empires, that I want to just boom and make a biggest empire of anything, not just a small scale business, a huge empire. What are the ingredients for that? Okay. Usually we think that uh, there is no specific path. Every field has got a specific thing. They have fixed ingredients. And this we have seen from all the perspective we look. But the problem is that either we don't know it, or if we know, we never follow it. And that's why we are always in trouble. Okay. If you feel yourself as the one who has not achieved what you want, or something which you have missed in life, then that means somewhere this knowledge we have always missed, or in spite of knowing it, we have not followed. Okay. But after a cumbersome analysis, this is for sure that these are the major ingredients for it. Apart from that, the second ingredient is luck. We'll also talk about that. Okay. So, from the psychology and modern perspective, okay, there are three things which are very important, and these are called winning secrets. Okay, and they have their roots in the ancient wisdom also. Okay, so first thing which I want you all to do is either you have your phone, write down there, or you can have a paper. I'm giving you 1 or 2 minutes. Just close your eyes. Whatever you want in next coming 5 years or 10 years, just write down there. Okay, it can be your personal wishes, something which happens to you, something for the others, anything which you want. Okay, the first part will be the acknowledgement that where does my goal fit, but for that at least we have to objectively see our goal. So I'm giving you 2 minutes from now. Just you know close your eyes, you can think, contemplate, and write down whatever is coming to your mind. Just don't, okay, think that is it, this is important, this is worth not anything. You might be an engineer, but you can have a desire, I should write my own book. You can be of any profession, but you can have some desire that I should open my business, my venture, my this, I should earn millions, anything which is coming for you, or for your health, for anything, like any goal you have, just write it down, jot it down. Okay, so 2 minutes you have. After 2 minutes we'll continue. Okay. So if you are done, please write done there. Okay, in the chat box. Let's see who. I think the list is very long for some people, that's why they are taking little bit more time. Okay, whenever you are done, please write done. Okay, I see many people are writing, they are done now. I think some more are left. Okay, now let's start. Everyone is done. Very nice. Yeah. So today, from the modern medicine, from the modern science, or you can say psychology's perspective, we are going to look on to three things, very short three things. And then the specific part for each career group will continue in next session. So first thing, okay, the first winning secret which we all should know is to differentiate between goal and system. We all have been trained to work with goal. Okay, I hope you all agree with me. From childhood itself, everyone has taught you that you work for a goal. You should have a goal in life, and you give your 100% everything to achieve your goal. Right? Just focus on the goal. This is your. Without this, you are nothing. How many of you have this experience from childhood? Like anytime you have been raised like we all have been raised like this. If we didn't have this, life is nothing. Okay. When we were children, our parents told us if you don't excel in 10th class, there is nothing ahead. When you were in 12th, if you don't excel in 12th class, there is no future for you. If you don't take science branch, I'm talking about India's system, sorry. If we see global system, the things might vary. Okay, if you don't take, the technical schemes like science or commerce, then you have no future ahead. Especially with humanities, you have no future ahead. Then when we took our class when we were in graduation, if you didn't get job here, if you didn't got package, you have no future. Every time we were having some other goal, and that's how we are trained for, right? We all have been trained like this, just trained to achieve a goal. But there was a very big survey which was done, I think 10 years back, and it was done, with all those who have achieved something bigger in their career, in their job, everywhere. So they were asked the simple question that, what was your goal? And you know what answer they gave? You will be surprised. Actually, they didn't had any goal. The one who has achieved was not having this goal which you were looking for. The one who excelled the exam, who was the topper of exam, was not having the goal to top the exam. Okay. The one who got rank was not having the goal to get the rank. But the one who was having the goal didn't achieve it. Now, what is this maze? How is this possible? Am I boasting or is it true? Yes, that's where the actual thing comes. Goal versus system. See what happens when you have a goal. This we have all experienced in our life. When you work for a goal, what happens? You put all your energy to an impossible looking task. Whenever you say it is my goal, that means something which is not achievable from my end. You give up on that day when you decide a goal, right? Then you always feel tensed about the deadline. Oh, I have to cover this portion in this week, this time it is not covered because of something which was left. Then the things start piling up and the tension starts getting more and more intense, and that's how you feel exhausted. Demotivation is there more than the motivation. Every failure of you makes you feel away from your goal. Every way, like, and the times when you have not achieved today's goal, you felt you are away from the bigger goal. And that's how we all have lived our life. Goal appears bigger than the life. Even your life doesn't matter. Okay. So I think this is how we have been raised. Okay. The goal appears much bigger than the life, and that's where the students and those who had some failure, some people commit even suicide because the goal was so big for them. It was a very big deal. Okay. but they didn't got it, and it seemed to be even bigger than the life. Self image gets tarnished. More labels come to you. You are failure, you are nothing, you are worthless, you cannot do this thing, you are lesser than us. Comparison comes, and more social stigmas building. You try to isolate yourself. You don't want to mingle with anyone when you don't achieve your goal. Life seems worthless. And all these things happen when you have a goal. But this is the way we all were trained, or I'm not saying that everyone, but most of the people who didn't achieve their goal, they had this experience. Whereas the winners had something else. And that's why when they were, interviewed, they said they didn't had any goal. They had a system. They had a proper system which they follow. That's it. So, what happens when you have a system of studying rather than a goal to achieve? Like going to IIT can be your goal, but you just ignore it. Whether I go to IIT or not, it doesn't matter. But how I should study these subjects, there should be a system. Okay, I will learn a new thing every day. Okay, no matter I go to there or not, it is a future thing. I don't care, but I will be studying 2 hours every day and will learn something new today. Okay, this is how the winners have seen their life. They have been in their life. Okay, they were consistent, and consistency pays definitely. Okay. But goal makes you inconsistent because goal makes you sometimes work even stretching you more than your energy. Then you feel drained and exhausted like this. And then you leave the things you want to have fun just to regain the energy back. And that's how you get a cycle of up and down daily. And you don't think that something is going, above the graph. But when you follow a system that if really that goal or anywhere where you want to go, if this if the pathway is worth investing, then you give your time there, and not just if you have a goal. For example, you are a student right now, and you have seen other students, your friends, colleagues, they are preparing for some competitive. Now, just because they are preparing, don't just start preparing. First thing, that is it something where you want to invest? Second thing is, the study which you are doing, is it worth investing or not? That's how winners always think. They invest in the pathway and not the goal. Okay. Most of the winners have said that the IIT which they achieved was not their goal. They just knew that they have to study, and it was their routine job to study. And they were satisfied doing today's work. That's it. Okay. Most of the students who have achieved their best goal, or those who have been really big shots in there, they had a system. System, that means consistently you will put efforts for something, but you will not drain your energy, not let your mind bog down. You will not think of goal again and again. Just do today's job perfectly with good focus, and that's it, it's done. You put your energy in a focused manner daily, sharpening your approach and your skills. Okay. Okay, if even if you fail today, you try again tomorrow. Consistency matters. There is no deadline that okay, next year I have to clear this anyway. Just focus more on learning rather than burning yourself. Okay, you burn but you don't learn, and that's where the burning just wipes you out. With goal you burn, with system you learn, and that's when you earn. Okay, motivation with even small achievements. Oh, today I solved this question, that gives you an achievement. That's where you feel good. That IIT, whether you're clear or not, but you are able to do something that matters more here. Life appears bigger than the goal. Okay. and self-esteem gets a boost. You only compete yourself. You are not in a race to show, rather you focus on your pace to grow. And that's where system is very important. And this theory is not just applicable for competitive exam. It is applicable everywhere. Okay. If you have a goal to reduce your weight, don't just focus on having goal and diet and just uh, doing things for a month and then leaving it. That's when you have a goal. Make a system. See, when you change your complete dietary habits, system, exercise, everything, when you include in your lifestyle, please mute yourself, everyone. Yes. So when you include all the ingredients in your lifestyle, you know that losing the weight is really worth. Okay. Getting the exercise done is really worth than, investing in some other thing like watching TV. And then you just invest and be consistent in it every day. Forget about the goal. Forget that you have to achieve 5 kg weight loss in this month and next month. That's it. Forget about that. Just be consistent in your thing which you are doing, and definitely you will get results. If you are the one who wants to build muscles, you are having, gym daily, and you are looking for it, just follow what is needed. Take proper rest, go daily, be consistent in it. To the extent you are comfortable, put your efforts, put yourself beyond your comfort zone to little extent daily, and that's it, you are done. Don't see and compare yourself again and again. Oh, I have given 1 month and still I have not achieved. When will I achieve this kind of body of John Cena? It doesn't happen overnight. Things take time. You will take your own time. So follow a system and leave the goal. This is the first secret. Okay. If your goal is IIT, forget the goal. If you really want to invest in learning those subjects, invest your time, invest your mind, invest your energy to the extent you feel comfortable. Push yourself little beyond your comfort zone. Okay. Be inquisitive in learning rather than burning yourself. Okay. And that's when you achieve. Okay. Yeah. So, first thing, don't follow the goal, make a system. If you have a system, you'll be really out of, the world. You are in rare 1% of the people already. Those who have system, they definitely, because that consistent system pays more than, some short-term efforts to achieve a goal. Now the second part, risk versus survival, barbell theory, very important. So like this bar, you can see it has weight on two ends. You also should have two things simultaneously in life. Focus only on two things, not just one thing. Okay. So there should be nothing in between. It should be an extreme. But what will be the extreme? On one end of this extreme is the thing which is having highest reward, but it involves high risk. With the high reward, there is always high risk involved. So high risk, high reward. And on the other end, you have high security, but you have low or no reward. If you compare rewards of your job, they are very less. If you compare reward of the business, they are very high. But how can you just leave the job and start business today? Overnight, it is not possible just because you don't know the uncertainties, you don't know the things ahead. There are some stocks which have high reward, high returns, but they have high risk also. But there are some stocks which don't grow overnight. They take very long time. It's like money being stagnant there. There is high security, but there is low or no reward. In life, certain exams like UPSC in India, they have very high reward, but there is a high risk of investing so many, years which you can work something. which is more productive. So that's where you have to balance these two things, because this other end of high security ensures your survival. If you didn't survive, then how can you achieve what you want? So survive and then keep trying for what you want to have. Okay. If you are looking for those exams which are very difficult, then simultaneously give those competitive exams also which are easy to achieve. Okay. If you crack the big shot exam, very good. Otherwise, go early with those exams which are giving you opportunities, and that's it, you are done. You can try, keep trying again there, but don't risk your life entirely for one end. Okay. You can lift a bar if it has balanced weight on both, but if it is imbalanced to one side, you cannot lift it. Okay. Don't gamble only for high risk, high reward without balancing it with high security. With the highest security, you go for highest risk. And this is the second most important thing. See, if you are stuck on high security, you are not even going towards risk. This is also a problem. That's called fear. If you are too much into taking risk and ignoring the security, you are into greed. That's where come into balance. Balance both the ends. Make one decision which ensures survival, other decision which involves reward. And that's where you can lift the bar easily. And this is the second thing, barbell theory. And now comes the third part. Don't just wish, deserve it. Okay. When in your eyes you truly deserve what you want. Even if you don't get it, it never hurts. Winner is not the one who achieved. Winner is the one who knows he has made his best with no regrets left. Give your 100% in the right direction. When you feel yourself as a winner in that field, that see, I have come to this journey so far. It's okay, I didn't cross the finish line. It doesn't matter, but so far my life is definitely worth. When you look back, it doesn't feel worthless. That's where you have really given your best in whatever you want. So whenever you want to be a millionaire, just don't wish that I'll be someone who just wish and the heavens will open door for me and the money will come to me. That's it. First, be deserving for it. Okay. Now, how to be deserving for that? For education, for business, for job. That's where this is the second part of it. Okay. Today we are going to learn one more thing, which is learning model of skills. This is for skills, any skill you want to do, like riding a bicycle to cracking the most difficult exams. Any skill you want to have, this is the only pathway. This is the real pathway where everyone has gone. So first you are at this stage. We all are at this stage when we start unconscious incompetence. We don't have the skill and we don't know how to achieve it. And we don't even have the knowledge about it. You don't know what you need to do and you don't know how to do it. This is the first stage. And this is the stage where 90% of people are lying here. Now, 50% of them come to this stage conscious incompetence. You know what you need to do, but you don't know how to do it. You are trying to figure it out, and you are putting your efforts. That's where when you started riding a bicycle, you just try to balance the two ends. You need some support, like your father is holding your back, or you are putting a tricycle which has tripods. That's where you need some support. You are struggling with it. This is conscious incompetence. You give an exam with half preparation, you fail, and then you blame yourself, blame the time, blame everything. But the fact was you were at conscious incompetence. You didn't knew that what was required and what you needed to do. That's it. nothing else. This is the level where most of the people are stuck. Only 10% of them reach here, conscious competence. Suppose you are driving a car. So first you don't even know that what is the clutch, what is brake, what is the steering wheel, and what is the gear. Now you start learning it, but you don't apply it at the right time. When you want to apply the first gear, you suddenly put it on the second gear. You start the car in wrong gear and stop at the high speed. You step down. All these mistakes keep happening when you are at conscious incompetence. You know what you have to achieve, but you have not achieved it consciously. It is somewhere in between and you are doing mistakes. It's okay. But when you continue, when you don't stop, and when you are focused, see, keep the focus in the right direction. What happens at this stage, most of the people lose focus. Oh, it's not happening. I cannot drive, and they just step out, and it's not my cup of tea. I cannot do it. It will take some time. Your brain cells are not finding it easy to connect those circuits. Be there, stay there. Okay. Sometimes you might feel humiliated, but don't stop. Okay. Gain your energy and focus back. Here, what happens? Emotions gather a lot and focus comes down. That's where the things start troubling you. That's where you keep hovering in this stage again and again. The emotions overpower the focus. That is where you are finding yourself difficult. Okay, finding it difficult for you. So you should not just, you know, have emotional bundle piling up. Just leave the emotions aside. Focus on what you have to do. Until unless you achieve that skill, don't lose your focus. Suppose you are a teacher. Once first you got every student mocked, he don't know how to teach us. He is a bad teacher. Don't worry. Just modify. Think how you can do it better. Don't lose your focus. Don't see, oh, he's a bad student, or I'm a bad teacher, I cannot do it. I've tried so many. Keep all those emotions aside. Bring the right focus. It's okay. What is the way? How can I modify? That's where you can talk to people, but it should be a constructive criticism where you are working that it's okay, but how I can fix it? Your focus should be in the right direction. Then you achieve conscious competence. Now, when you are focused, you don't make any mistake, you are doing that skill fully. When you are driving a car or a bicycle, when you are fully conscious, you don't make any mistake, the right gear. But the moment you lose focus, there is a mistake. And that's when we stay here for a long time. Okay. After that, we achieve that flow state. I hope you all have heard about flow state. This is called unconscious competence. You see, and this is the best state where everyone comes. This is the stage when you become, you know, really skilled in it. You cannot call yourself expert, but you are skilled. Now you know, even when you are talking on phone, you can drive a car. That's when you have achieved. You can, play with the music system and you can still drive. This is unconscious competence. Okay. While doing a math problem, you can see television and still do it. This is unconscious competence. You don't make mistakes even when you are not focusing on it. But here, what comes as a challenge is overconfidence. People start thinking that they are expert in it. They are not the expert. They are skilled, not expert. It takes some time, to achieve conscious competence. It takes only 20 hours. 20 hours of focus at anything can make you to conscious competence at that scale. Any new language you want to learn, suppose you want to learn French language, the basics of French language you will master in 20 hours. This is a study, this is a research. Anything which you want to do and achieve conscious competence, it will be it will be taking only 20 hours. But those 20 hours should be highly focused. If you have distractions along with it, it might take years. But 20 hours are just required to achieve conscious competence. But from conscious competence to unconscious competence, it might take months to years. That depends on how our neuronal structuring is there, how much we have the graha alignments, how Mercury is aligned, how Jupiter is aligned. That makes a lot of difference. But eventually, we all achieve it if we are focusing in the right direction. Okay. And then to be an expert and legend of that skill or that field, it takes 10 years. Okay. To be a legend or be a legendary, it takes 10 years. Okay. But to achieve unconscious competence, it might take months to years. And to achieve conscious competence, it only takes 20 hours, 20 focused hours. That doesn't mean 20 hours in one go. But yes, every day, even 1 hour of focus is making you there. Most of the students who even don't reach at this level, that means their focus and attention is not at all here. Okay. That's where when we have a proper focus and not piling up the emotions, we achieve this very easily. Okay. And when you keep trying and you are not overconfident, you reach the legend level, expert level, and legend level. But it takes more time, more years. You have to invest. And that's where, the gamble comes. We all fear about investing the time, mind, energy that we should not fear. That's where, before investing on that thing, just think twice or thrice. Is it really worth? Is it really the thing where you want to invest? Don't just start anything for time pass if you want to be expert in something. Today, you can be a retired person, anyone, if you want to be like pro in research methodology. You can start with it. Within 20 hours of focused attention, you can learn the research methodology basics. Then you will, take some time to reach unconscious competence. Might be some months or years, depends on your previous experiences. And then to reach the expert you will require 5-10 years of constant focus. But that's when you don't leave the thing, you definitely achieve it. Okay. So this was the first part from the psychology's perspective, that what are the winning secrets and what is the, you know, hierarchy of the skills, that how to achieve that level. So we know that it sounds so simple that we all know this, but we only know at a very surface level. This knowledge is not present in depth. That's where we have to really contemplate and churn on this knowledge. Because whenever anyone has done an objective study, they have found the same results. But we think that our problem is something different. Okay. And that's where we need to contemplate on this really well. Now, whatever goal you have achieved, you have written on the paper, whether it was a monetary benefit, anything, this week you will focus and you will contemplate that how you can follow the winning secrets, and you can make a plan. Be ready with your plan. And next week, we'll know that how to fine tune your plan and make you perfect in that field. Okay. So any questions? It's open for you. Yeah. Any questions you have? Anyone who want to ask anything? Yeah. No questions? Oh, the mind became silent. Okay, Taruna ji. Yes. Yeah.
I want to ask, like, on the part of the spiritual journey, like, I'm having so much difficulties, like, whenever I, मतलब कि काम हो जाता है मेरा, but still I have to face a lot of difficulties, और वो भी ऐसी होती है मेरे साथ कि I have to choose कि मेरे को materialistic रहना है या spiritual. तो if I hold have faith, तो वो मेरा टर्न हो जाता है spiritual path में, but it takes a lot of time. लाइक
See,
टीटीपी भी अभी मेरा है, इट इज लाइक काफी टाइम हो गया मेरे को, तो मतलब कि 2 बार मेरा वीटीपी हो चुका है, बट टीटीपी आई एम स्टिल ट्राइंग, वो नहीं हो रहा है. इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द ग्रह,
no.
और मे
See,
बी
see,
द
first thing, 1 second. I want to ask just one thing. First, contemplate that really you are looking for TTP or not. Because just replace the TTP with some big short career opportunity. Just forget that why you are doing TTP. Replace it with some big achievement, like you are going to be a professor in some college or some big opportunity, and you have this thing. Can you compromise on other things which are stopping you right now for that? Just be practical. See,
compromise.
it's only between us. Can you compromise the other things?
The other things, I have to work very hard for that. The
No,
reason
no.
is
I,
that
I'm not
I am
saying
handling a
whether you
lot
have
of
to work hard
responsibilities.
or not. If we replace TTP by
Hmm.
something like some big business which you want to do or some other thing, can you compromise the things which are stopping you? Yes or no? That's it.
Not possible.
Not possible. That means you don't have actually that goal. Some other things are really important. So I think you should get done with them first. Okay. And that's where we are
Okay.
holding on to this and we are blaming something else. And this is not making us happy. Okay. If even by replacing that you cannot invest there, that means the other things are definitely important. That can be family matters, family things, anything which is there. So just okay, get them properly done. Okay, if you have family duties, if you have as a duty as a parent or something which you have for your children, it's okay. Get give your 100% there. Okay, you be free from it, and then definitely when again you look that now, depending on my current condition, can I really compromise the other things for achieving this goal? If the answer is yes, it will be done. There will be no obstacle at all. Okay. If you have some other priorities, they are also
Okay.
important. See, we all live in family, we have responsibilities for other things. You just properly focus on them, and when you are done, when this is a yes, actually yes, it will happen. It will happen at that time. Okay, you will not stop at that time. So that means some other things are taking your time, other priorities are taking you. It's okay, it happens with everyone, and there is nothing to feel bad about it. Okay, if it is something from inside, that means we are not looking for it right now. So if you are not looking for it right now, that means somewhere either we are not finding the benefit in it or not, or something is missing. Just wait for some time, contemplate on it, get done with the other things which are stopping you in your mind. Is it really your mind making you more anxious and things doesn't exist, or there are some real practical problems? Make chart down everything, make a real plan, and then you will know exactly what is hurting you. Because today we are looking from the modern perspective, everything from the psychology's perspective. Okay. Now, what is the other dimension which is holding us back? We'll discuss about it on Vasant Panchami. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes. Any other question anyone has?
Uh, Dr. Nishchay, Jai Gurudev, I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
Can be spiritual goals also be seen in this particular context? For
Yes,
example,
definitely. For
enlightenment.
example, enlightenment you want to have. But the problem is that you cannot have a pathway for it. You can, because you don't know
Hmm,
enlightenment. Okay.
true.
You can only achieve that what you know. That's why you cannot keep enlightenment in this list. But peace of mind you can keep. You know that
Yes.
what is the calmness of mind. Definitely you can have a goal. You can list
Hmm.
down what all things, disturb your mind.
Or or
Hmm.
that way, if we say, for example, if we become a teacher, right? So we
Hmm.
we think that okay, like every month I should take this. Every month I should take the course, right?
Yes.
Or every month I should take the course, or like I should take like minimum 50 or 100 participant will be there in my course,
Don't
or
keep
for
that participant target. This is goal. That's where you get
okay,
hurt. You see,
okay,
follow system. The big teachers
mm-hmm,
never keep participant thing in their mind. They just know
mm-hmm.
that they have to do their duty well and they have to take their course well. They act like a
Okay, so
river
in
who has to
surrender,
reach. Yeah, that's it.
in surrender form.
Can you really achieve the goal with your efforts? Do you think you can have
No,
it?
that's what
So, so
I
why
was
you are
about to come, like
focusing on it?
how it is like karma or the divine intervention plays a role, or the luck factor that we say.
It's, when you are not doing, when you are working for some higher energy, let the higher energy take care. Do Gurudev always is concerned that my course should be of 2,000 participants, 3,000 participants, 4 lakh participants? Do he really cares who is coming or not?
No.
Then why you are caring for the numbers? The numbers is like goal. Put
Mm-hmm.
it aside. Okay, if
Mm-hmm.
someone is pushing the numbers on you, just say them, yes, I'll try. But on the other hand, don't burn yourself in this number related thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
Mm-hmm.
you get stuck into some small place. To become that big, to transform yourself, focus on the system. See, every day, if I'm taking a course, this is my schedule for the year. Every once in 2 months, I'll take a course and I'll spare half hour daily for the seva. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the
Okay.
system. Keep
Mm-hmm.
your focus more than working for a goal. Okay. So this is the month I need to invest 1 hour for team building. This is the month I
Mm-hmm.
want to invest the thing for, planning and charting down the venue, the things.
Mm-hmm.
This is the month. Plan everything and stick to that
Okay.
plan and make the plan that it doesn't disturb your family life, it doesn't disturb anything. And that's where you
Okay.
will be walking very smoothly on this path. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr.
I
Nishchay.
heard Rishi Vidyadarji's discourse
Mm-hmm.
one day, and he told that you don't. This was the only question asked. So he said that the problem is that you are
Mm-hmm.
taking the spiritual goal in the material goals way. That's where you are not achieving it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
number is not your problem. It's not your report card. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
sales job which you are doing. Are you doing a sales job really?
No, no,
Why you
no,
are
not at
concerned
all.
about numbers? That's it. Forget it about it. If others are talking about, let them talk. You focus on your purpose, not the goal. What is my purpose as a
Mm.
teacher?
To
That's
do
it.
seva?
Yeah, that's it. To seva.
Mm-hmm.
Achievements
Okay.
are secondary. If the purpose and the
Mm-hmm.
pathway if is more rewarding than the achievement, then you should invest your time and mind in that thing. And that's when you will,
Okay.
be those rare 1% and not
Mm-hmm.
like a common herd of everyone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's where your quality
Okay.
increases. improve your
Yes.
teaching quality, improve the quality, improve the skills. That's it. Focus on the right thing. Keep the
Hmm.
emotional things aside. Oh, in
Hmm.
past, this thing
Hmm.
happened, this experience, this wasn't fine. Keep it aside. Just remember where you have to focus right now. That's it.
Hmm. Thank you so much, Dr. Nishay. I'm also looking forward for your one-on-one session on astrology. I've DM'd you while your
Okay.
congratulations on your marriage as well. I hope
Thank you.
things went well. So please do let me know. This
Sure,
is
sure.
Pooja from, yeah, please. Thank you so much.
Definitely. Yeah. Yes, Samar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I actually joined a bit late. I'll have to rewatch the recording and
No.
ask you some follow-up questions.
Mm-hmm.
I had some internet issue actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to ask you for personal consultation, any slots are available? Because I did not see
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. You will be seeing them soon, like within a week, for sure.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
For this
And
month, all the slots got filled.
oh,
That was a problem. Next,
especially for some medical consultations for one of my
sure, sure.
relatives, my nephew, like he has
Yeah.
been,
Yeah.
yeah, he has some issues, so I wanted to
Yeah.
ask
Yeah.
him
Sure.
for that one.
You
And
will
one more,
get the slots within this week. Mostly by Wednesday, you will get it. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
And one more question, any mini modules you're planning for the coming year,
Many
months?
modules. One
Judge
is
performance.
planned for May, not before that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
It will be Keraliya Prashna, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. So just remember the winning secrets and the hierarchy to achieve the skills. And we'll meet again on Vasant Panchami. I'll update the timings. And now we'll focus on the specific groups for education, for students, for job, for self-employed, and for business, and for that legend, like those who want to build empires. Okay, these five groups will definitely focus. Okay, so let's meet in Vasant Panchami. Thank you.